Welcome to the Black Voices video series, a place to elevate the narratives of Black changemakers in our community. Meet social butterfly and future pediatrician, Abida Diasso. Listen as she reflects on what it's like to break down barriers on the basketball court right here in the Quad Cities. With a passion for volunteerism, devotion to uplifting those around her, Abida has placed her brick in our community's foundation. Join me as we celebrate her story.
My name is Abida Diasso. I'm 17. I go to United Township High School, play basketball. I do a lot of volunteer work. I like giving back to the community. I like to always keep busy. I don't like just being a normal person, like always doing something, bettering myself. Ever since 5th grade, I volunteered at homeless shelters. I actually picked up a job at the hospital, so I'm a dietary tech there. I just do random volunteer work anytime I can find one. For a future occupation, I would like to be a pediatrician or pediatric nurse, work at a children's hospital. So I'm like, start young. Well, I never guessed I would play basketball for this long. It was just like an experiment, I would say, back when I did in 7th grade because my friends made me try out. So I'm like, sure, I'll try out. But I never actually knew I was gonna make the team. So, but yeah, I've always just liked helping people and kids especially. Like I feel like I'm very like interactive and social, so I feel like it'd be a good connection to work with kids. When I was younger, I'd always see like people playing basketball, but I never like saw anyone that looked like me playing. So I would just say as a joke, I'm gonna try out for basketball. I told my friends the day before, yeah, I'm gonna try out, but I like was not planning on trying out. I didn't bring any of the practice stuff that I needed. My friends kind of forced me to like, just do it. And like peer pressure, I'm like, okay, I'll try it. So I just had my gym clothes in the locker, threw those on, and just random shoes, and then I tried out, and the rest was basically history, and I've been playing ever since. I didn't know I was gonna make the team, because I never had like previous experience like the other girls did, so I was like, probably gonna get chosen. There's gonna be other people chosen before me because they had more experience than I did, and just because like there was no one that looked like me that played at the time that I saw. There was a lot of things I had to learn. I never knew practice was every day. Did not know that. It was a lot of firsts, like games. They didn't know we played against. Oh, I knew we played against other schools, but not as many schools as I thought. Didn't know. I thought practice was going to be a breeze, but it was like harder than I thought because I just started, so I had to learn, and everybody was already at the level they were supposed to, and it was like extra hard for me because I had to catch up. Even the terms, like basketball terms, are kind of hard to remember, even plays and stuff. So it was just like a brand new experience that I get used to. I just see myself as like another person playing basketball. I never knew that me wearing a scarf or a hijab would have such a big influence and people would notice it as much as they did. And I never knew it would be like, oh my gosh, she's wearing a hijab and playing basketball. Like I just thought I was just a normal teenage person, like any other person who's playing basketball, and I didn't know how to huge impact the way it did. Sometimes I feel like I can feel so many eyes staring at me because it's probably like not usual for them to see like a person with a scarf playing basketball. So like when I get on the court, I'm like, I try to prove to them, like in warm-ups I go extra hard, make my shots, make my layups. I'm like, yes, I can play. Like I'm a normal person. Don't think just because I have this on, like it's like a disability or something. I'm like fully function like everybody else does. At first I did think, oh yeah, like you're crazy. Like what makes you go out here playing like with the scarf? Like I always felt like people were gonna be like, you can't play in that. Why are you out here? Why are you doing all these things? But like everybody was very supportive. No one really said anything. So like after the like first couple of games, my first year, I was like, no one said anything yet. So just keep playing, see how everything rolls out. And like after I got like all those thoughts in my head went away, I was just like just a normal person again, playing basketball, doing what everybody else does. I'm glad I played. If it wasn't for my friends, I probably would have been like, I would have really regretted not doing it, especially now that there's a lot of people like me getting more involved in sports, professional athletes, and like people like me breaking down barriers and people noticing it and saying, oh my gosh, like, yeah, they can do anything we can do, so why should we treat them differently?